Hello, 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 everyone. How are you all? I hope you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Compliment of the season to you. I hope you're preparing well for Christmas. I know things might be hard now, but I'm sure we'll enter the new year with Thanksgiving. So let me just do this. So the topic for today is tendering Is tendering apology, does it guarantee instant acceptance? Welcome, Cynthia. Welcome, Joanne. Thanks for joining me. Thanks, IY, for joining me. So, should we start? Cynthia, do you want to come on? Do you want me to invite you? There's a link on in the comment section below if you want to join the live stream with me, if you want to co-host with me. Please, it kind of gain traction as time goes on. Okay, you can hear me fine. Yeah, can you see the live stream? The link JMC. You can click on it, and if you click on it, you can join me. We'll join. Okay, I'll be waiting. Really nice. Thank you. So as the topic, like I said, the topic is should tendering an apology guarantee instant acceptance? And I'm going to go to the what actually led to me bringing out this topic, and I'm sure we kind of know this Nollywood actor that has been having this saga issue on social media about his taking a second wife, how he finally brought the news out to social media without even his wife knowing. His wife got to know through the social media, and she said God is going to judge them. So, coming with so many things of recent about it. So, and he finally did tender an apology yesterday. But before that, about 3 days ago, he sent one to his Instagram page. He said that he's a very proud polygamist. So, and he was trying to quote Bible, quoting Exodus 21 verse 10. So, which wasn't what happens to him, but as usual with some people, when things happen, we tend to look for a scripture that suits our situation and put that in. Welcome, Cynthia, the MC. So, I can see you. So I'm going to add you to the live stream now, Cynthia. Is that okay by you? Do you want me to show your face, or you just want to be on the background there? Cynthia, can you hear me? That's the MC. I think the network is fluctuating. I can't hear you. Let me try and see if I can unmute your mic from here. What did you say? Okay, that's JMC. You're welcome. Nice to see your face.
Thank you, ma.
Good, 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 good. So I've been explaining what actually brought this topic, why I brought this topic, what inspired me to bring this topic on about you, Edoche. I don't know if you heard about the story, because I know you're a church goer, so you might not really not know what is really going on. Our church, so I hope you're
Oh,
current about what's going on so far, yeah?
yes,
About you,
yes.
Edoche, and how he tendered an apology yesterday,
Honestly.
and even the apology as well. If I have to score the apology, I will give him 3/10 or 4/10, because he kept giving some excuses. Though I was doing a video about that, which I will upload after the live stream. So sometimes when we say we're sorry, we tend to not. It doesn't show that we actually meant what we're sorry for. Some is just budget me, take the sorry and let me just move on with my life or carry on doing the same thing. So that is why I felt this happened in our situation in life, maybe at work or wherever depending on where we are or situation happens, that we tender an apology and we expect an instant um we
Forgiveness,
expect that
thanks. That. Okay. What's wrong with the network? Hello.
Thank you.
Hello. Can you hear me, ma? Hello.
This a network thing.
Okay, can you hear me?
Live
Can you hear me, ma?
excuse me.
Can you hear me?
Can you all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
GMC, can you see me now? Can you hear me
Yes,
now
I
as
can.
well? Okay, I
Yes.
think there's a network issue. Okay, that's fine. We can hear both of you. Okay, someone said we can hear both of you. So, JMC, what would you like to say about this situation, the topic itself, the this title of this live stream, apology,
Okay, we are
guarantee,
talking
instant
about
acceptance, and forgiveness?
yes, we are talking about you. Yes. What I think is happening is I felt the woman will have been asking him, as in May, will have been asking him, where did I go wrong? And I think I felt he has refused to say what the woman really, maybe the woman didn't even do anything. Quite all right. But he has refused to say that particular thing, but he wants forgiveness. And I'm sure the woman is just looking at him that, guy, when you are ready, we'll talk husband and wife. But maybe he was not ready, he just came online and started apologizing. People know, most people know that this guy is a clown. He just, so people will say, ah, at least he wrote an apology, he did this, he did that. But in most cases in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
me, I'll take my own relationship for an example. Like I have a relationship with someone, and the person, whenever maybe the person is angry and maybe somebody offends the person will just, the person will like very, the person will feel very angry. And when the person that offends and said, okay, I'm sorry,
Mm-hmm.
he will not accept.
You
That's
blow to
when he
talk.
will talk. Yeah, that's when he will talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. You did this, okay, I'm sorry. No, 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 he won't stop. Oh.
You
He
know,
won't
sometimes
stop.
when
Oh.
they are begging us, that's when the distance start coming in. We'll remember everything
But
that
for
you
me,
did wrong.
I'm not that kind of a person. Once you offend me, I will tell you my mind. Once you say
Mhm.
sorry, it's over. For me,
Mm.
once you say sorry. But some people sorry is not sorry. Oh. Just for peace, they
Mm.
will
It's
just,
the beginning of the beginning of the
yeah,
flare.
just say sorry for sorry for sorry. You will know that kind of a sorry.
Mm.
That kind of an apology, you will know. But once the sorry is a genuine sorry, let it go.
Mm.
To me, I would say let it go. It's not even you, you will know that it's not a genuine one.
Mm.
But just for peace to let it go, me, I would say just let it go. But most people they will say, no, you will still do it next time. At least for this one, he has said sorry. I think she has said sorry. Let it go. I believe in letting go.
Yeah, I understand what you said. Thank you. But what if when you say sorry, or is someone that you've been saying always saying sorry to, and you get to that point where you feel that I don't want to say sorry this time around because I think it's taking me for granted. This person is actually not taking it that the sorry the person is tendering is not that it doesn't look genuine. What do you think about that? And based on what
Oh,
we're discussing on you one, what happened is that he got a second wife, got married to one
yeah.
of his co actress.
Yeah.
So and he brought the news online. Of course, that was when the wife got to know. So I think since then the wife hasn't been really been getting involved with him or whatever. So and it's because he's been bragging since that time, thinking that he's within his right to do that thing. So that's why I felt the apology is tendering right now. Is not and he's putting some clauses to it. So I do understand what you said that it's you usually like to say sorry quickly. The way we were brought up, when small thing happen, we say sorry. Bele. If someone hit their leg or something, even when you're not even the cause of the issue, you say sorry. Even I was sometimes when someone sneezed, I'll say sorry. That one sorry. They were like, it's it's not your fault, but it's what we're used to. But with our own people, some sorry, I will keep on reminding you though. Remember that time you pressed the button. Remember that day you said you're sorry, but you did this. Some people are like that, that they will keep reminding you of the past things maybe they've overlooked or talked about. Why some will bottle things up, but the day they're going to react, of course, they will bring up those things they decide not to talk about, which you will know these are the things they are bottling up. It tends to also infuriate the other party, saying, "Oh, so you've been having me in mind for a while. You've been bottling things up. So all this where you were pretending." People will say, "Oh, I am my Leo. So you didn't tell me." Different characters that we are, the way we accept things, accepting apology, and the main thing is when we say sorry, should it be an instant and like people should embrace apology like that person is sorry, or do I have the right to weigh the way you have presented your apology and see if it's something I need to accept, or you're saying the sorry because people are around? Some people will just say sorry because people are around, but when they are within the closed door with you, they will do what they want. You will see their attitude are like, oh, so that sorry was just meant because people were there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If it is me, let me
Mm-hmm.
talk about me. Let me talk about me. If you are doing something to me and you continue doing it and you're always saying sorry, I will give you space. And when I
Mm-hmm.
don't like that, I will give you space. If the sorry you are tendering is just sorry, just mouth sorry, and you are not remorse about the sorry, about the apology, I will ignore the person. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that will bring me and the person together, I will avoid it totally, except it's unavoidable. And I will take it as just let it go. But I will avoid the person totally. If it is me
And the
and the
person you're
person is
living with, what if the person is your husband, your spouse, your boyfriend, kind of someone that you guys see on a daily basis or from time to time,
if someone like my spouse and
Mm-hmm.
is continuing like the sorry is not coming from his mind, Abi he's purposely doing it, I will ignore him. If you
Mm-hmm.
like to say sorry, if you like don't say sorry.
Mm.
I will
And
make
when you,
sure I will make sure the thing that will bring as in that kind of a thing, I avoid it totally. Like maybe well instance, what will I take as an instance now? Okay, maybe he always come back home late. Mhm.
mm-hmm.
Let's take for instance, maybe he always come back home late, and I will
Mm.
guy, this time you are coming is not right. They will have locked the gate. I will have to stand up the opening gate and all that. It's not proper. Okay, sorry
Mm.
today, sorry today, sorry today, sorry today, no problem. I'll just set up my alarm. Maybe I know that he used to come back 10, 11. I'll just set my alarm. Once it's not yet back at that particular time, I'll sleep off. If you come back,
Thank
he will
you.
knock. Once you come, I know that he will still say sorry, no problem. So be sorry. I
Mm,
don't even need the sorry. Have you eaten? Do you want to eat? I was saying
mm,
it's too much talk because the sorry is now becoming frequent sorry and it's not even ready to change. No need if it is husband to wife relationship and the sorry is not, that's what I would do. No,
mm.
I don't even need the sorry. Even if you say there's no need for the sorry.
Yeah,
No
it's not
need for
genuine. It doesn't really mean anything to
yes, because
me.
you feel sweet.
Yeah,
Just I would just press the ignore button. Maybe is
I,
to come home and rest.
yeah, I
Just to
understand.
avoid problems and troubles and all that.
Mm. Let
That's
me
what
read
I would.
what someone said there. A personal a personality disorder characterized by an extra rated sense of self-importance, a need for admiration, and a lack of empathy for other people. If he is sincere with his apology, self-important is no. Well, they have blown English. Yeah. Oh, the thing has gone off. And how do and someone else said, how do you think you can distinguish between a genuine and bad apology? That's a nice one. How you can distinguish between the genuine and bad apology? I don't know if someone want to say so, respond to that. My own response would, I think it depends on that person that I'm dealing with. How I must have known that person for maybe respond to the way they respond to issues. Oh, let me put that back, harder back. Can you hear me?
Thank you. Yes, loud and clear.
Okay. Um, someone asked a question here. I don't know if you heard me when you went off. That how do you think you can distinguish between a genuine and bad
I saw
apology?
that. I saw. Yes, I saw the question. Body
Yeah,
language number one.
but
Yes,
yeah.
body language. The tone the person used.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry. Oh, I'm
Yeah.
very sorry. It's a different
Mm-hmm.
kind of as in body language, the tone you would know.
Mm.
Yes,
I know
yes,
you used to do relationship coach, so yeah, I trust you with that. So yeah, the tone, the body language, and I think
yes,
sometimes the way the person is some people will present their apology with maybe a gift, depending on the relationship you have with
yes.
the
Maybe
person.
yeah. That comes in when the person sending the apology knows the love language of the person he wants to apologize to.
But
Yes.
what
Once
what
you know
if
their
there's
love language,
what if they don't have relationship, maybe like at work, something like that? Some people will do something to you, and the next day or wherever they're coming on shift, they might buy something and just wrap it, or someone will just get a bag and say, "Oh, that's for you. I'm sorry about yesterday." And where we come
yeah,
from,
the
Nigeria,
person is
we're like,
already
"Oh, are you bribing me? Did you put something in there?" That kind of a thing. But so, what do you see to that when they
yeah,
present?
I would tell those people the network is kinda
I can hear you.
yeah, I would tell those people as kind of shy. Maybe the person is not a person of work. So
Mm,
you felt buying the gift, you put the word forward that okay, you know that I'm buying this gift. I mean, you will know that I'm buying this gift because of what happened yesterday. Then
mm.
you like, So you are buying me this gift because of what happened yesterday. I mean, the person will have decoded what was happening.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes,
Mm,
instead of from the long story, okay, what happened? You understand? So the gift comes as a word, but an unspoken word for the person to decode. So once the person have decoded, then the story now comes up. So it will
mm.
be a lesser burden for the person to tender an apology. Yeah. I take that from I think most people that does that are the side side. uh, Some people that don't talk much. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. The quiet
they
type.
use it. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Okay, Alena, I hope your question has been. And someone else says, wage words said during the act, the reason for the apology, and some of the things that might help differentiate between a sincere apology and or fake one, and or fake I think one. I guess maybe it's past the tapping uh digit. And he said, then she made this, she sent this, she said, I saw a TikTok about a woman who was, you should know, you read it, yeah, because I don't know if it's allowed by YouTube, to a neighbor for a long period of time and excused her behavior by saying she was going through a rough time. I was gonna go into that work. Some people will be nasty to you, and when they know that maybe their job is a bit is threatening, they will now come up with something to tell you that, oh, I'm going through a rough time at home, or somebody, my boyfriend or something, just to, so you will now kind of abandon what they've done to you and start facing, they become the victim. So like what she's saying, I don't know if you can read the chats. She said to I saw a TikTok about a woman who was RASICE, this thing that they do with people, to the neighbor for a very long time, and her excuse for her behavior was that she was going through a tough time. So some people will tell you they are going through a tough time, that's why they behave that way to you. We do it to, sometimes we will say, oh, I'm under pressure, I didn't really mean to, but because you are the receiver. And I think the longer the attitude goes on, depends on how you can actually accept the apology. To me, maybe the first time, okay, but if that person keep doing it, or the person did it for a long time, then like she said for a very long time, and she was using because she was going through a rough time. So I think everyone around her, just she maybe he or she want around her to be going through a rough time, except do you want to say anything about that? The TikTok thing that she said,
Yeah.
they are going through a rough time.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a neighbor like that.
Mm.
A very saucy one.
Them.
At the end of the day, I that ignore her. I gave her space.
Mm.
Yeah. I gave her when
Space was for
somebody is
me.
going through a rough kind of
Mm-hmm.
situation. Can you hear me, ma?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear
When
you.
someone is going through a rough situation,
Mm.
there is a difference between what will I say? When you're going through a rough situation and you are being rude, it shows.
Mm.
Even you yourself that you are rude, you know that you are rude.
Mm.
So let's not cover what is not. When you are going through a rough situation, you know, and so maybe your neighbor knows, or maybe the person that you are offending knows you are going through a rough situation. No problem. But no need to transfer aggression. So most people are passing through depression. We know, yes, but don't transfer aggression and don't be rude. That rudeness can take so many things away. Maybe the person wants to help you, you don't know, and once you come
Mm.
out too rude, the person will just withdraw. And let me stay on my own. Since she wants to behave like someone that's not okay or something.
Mm.
Everybody knows that most people are passing through something, one of
We're all passing
the
through something.
but you don't have
Yeah.
to,
Yeah.
you have to control
Majority
yourself.
of us, yeah.
And even if yes, and even if you do that on purpose and you realize yourself immediately, go back to the person, apologize immediately. Don't let it stay long. Like maybe 2, 3 days or 4 days or a week or a month before you come back and say, I'm sorry for the other day. Oh. You just say it as if, let me just say it. The person will know, like me,
Mm.
the person will know that, he's just saying it for saying it. So that peace will be, no problem. Like me now, I have a neighbor like that. That's rude. rude
No,
and
put
such.
issue.
I just give that space. Yeah, because I will not say the little I have, I give. The little I have, I give. And I know she doesn't have much. Okay, once in a while, I'll just give her this. I'll just give her that. She's not taking it for like granted, or she's taking it as how will I put it?
Is that
That
right?
yeah, that is the right. I must do it for her. No, 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 no,
Mm-hmm.
no, no. I withdraw.
What is the constant thing?
It's not
So
even bringing on. It's not bringing in too much familiarity, which
mm,
I don't want.
mm-hmm.
Bringing in too much familiarity back into my house without knocking. Oh, the day I sent her back. What's the meaning of that? I sent her go back and knock before you come into my house. Yes, I sent her back. There was a day she came. I was not around. My children were around. She came to watch TV in my house. When I came back, my daughter told me, I was like, and you allowed her into my house. I said, no problem. Don't ever try that. Another time she came, I was the only one around. She now said, to my house. I said, which house? Go back to your house.
Mm.
That I tolerate you does not mean you can just barge into my house to do whatever you like. No.
I think with
I
what you
don't
said,
like too much
some
family.
people, if you don't stop them immediately, they keep doing that thing. The way she tried
Exactly.
again.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
yeah. And even when you are not around, she tried
Exactly.
it.
Don't put
So
them in
see,
this.
yeah.
Yes, I
When
was very much surprised that what's the meaning of this?
Mhm. You can imagine if your husband was around and
People
she
can be
did that,
funny.
and he would be wondering that when did this one start?
She came in. She did it. She did something when my husband was around. But I
Mm,
didn't even ask her anything. It was my husband I met, and I told her, "What is this woman looking for in my house when you are around and I'm not around?"
mm.
So it was
Before
my
they
husband
turn it
I
to
faced. I don't ever want to see her in this house. Once somebody knocks and I'm not around, tell the person my wife is not around. Don't even open the door for the person. As simple as say this is. It was my husband I talked to. She did it. I was coming back from somewhere. I opened the gate of the compound. Once I entered, she was coming out from my house. Then I was shocked. Then I asked her, what are you doing in my house? You know what she replied? This is a live stream. She was telling me that she came to talk to my husband.
carry
Yes,
on. I will just
yeah. She said she came to fuck my husband till twice.
oh, it's breaking.
I gave her space. I ignore her. Everything I do for her has been it stopped. The space is there. Right now, as I'm talking to you, in fact,
She
the
won't
respect
overhand
I've
you.
gotten to, I'll, yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, the
Yes.
respect I've gotten to 100 because I really gave her that space.
Mm,
I really gave her because I was very much surprised. What is she doing in my house when I'm not around? What did she come to do? My husband was like, she came to ask for something, and I don't understand. Though my children were around with my husband, it was not only
mm-hmm.
my husband that was around. I don't want that familiarity. It has been crossing to me. I don't want it to get to my husband because the disrespect to her, as in, I don't want it. I don't want that
You know that
to
some
cross
people they
me.
are root abokoku like you. So
Yes, like me,
they
yes.
will not be able to. GMC's root
I
abokoku, so
don't
she
want,
might not be able to take it. See, the way we are
yes, I don't want
separated, there are a couple
disrespect to
of things
cross
I
to
can
my,
take, maybe you won't be able to take. So it depends on individual. So I don't blame you. It depending on how you read the person, the other
it was
lady
the
as well.
language, that's why I cut off
Mm-hmm.
the relationship, the language she used.
I do
Maybe she
understand.
might be dating, I don't know, but yeah, she might be
It's
dating, I
okay
don't
that
know,
you
but
actually
that's
found out
why I cut.
early and cut it off as well.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly.
And let me read this one. AY said, it falls within the limits, the remit of apology, e.g., giving an excuse for the bad behavior. Yeah, we usually give an excuse for the bad behavior. I I do it as well. Sometimes I will say it's because of so thing, but it's actually not right. Most of the time, as in
Mm-hmm.
we shouldn't be that shouldn't be something that we're used to. We should try and work on that. Like oh, I didn't like the way you spoke to me yesterday, it's because I'm angry. No. It should be because it should be, oh, I'm so sorry I spoke to you that day. Oh, that way. Oh my God, I feel bad. And I was angry. I guess that was what pushed me. It shouldn't be because I'm angry. Say you this time I was angry, you get take it. Said
Network is bad.
Alena said to make up for this, she decided to buy her neighbor a bad set to make it up. Do you think this apology is acceptable?
A
So you
what?
know the story of the neighbor that
Yeah.
has been this thing, and the one that was giving excuse that is because she was going through a rough time. So coming to terms with her bad behavior, she now decided to make it up. She said she decided to buy a neighbor a bath set. You know that bath set.
For babies.
No, you know that. So I think what she meant is, you know, this basket that they give us a gift that will have soap. You
Okay,
know that
okay, yeah,
like
yeah,
soap,
yeah. Yeah.
body, whatever,
Soap,
body
lotion.
washing. I
Yeah.
guess so. I guess that's the. So she gave a gift as a, and and she said, do you think this apology is acceptable? I don't think so. I think she's just using that to buy the person's conscience. Sometimes
Exactly.
what
She
we're going
doesn't
to.
know how to come out to
Mhm.
say the right word. So she's using the gift as a point of contact to say I'm sorry. Yeah,
And for
that's
me,
what she
apart
did
from
there.
not using the right word, I feel this person is going to use it as a weapon later. You know, some use that to shut you up. So if that person has accepted, if she doesn't accept it, they will say, "Oh, come on," they will share that. So I think the next two, three bad behavior that that person presented, she wouldn't want to address it or make you know that, oh, I don't like that you're doing again. She will want to suck it up a gift. So let's say the third or the fifth one, and she decided to lash out like, I don't like the way you're behaving. She was like, what do you want? The other day I gave you. I think they might capitalize on it like, because I gave you a gift. So I think that happens. It's because you don't watch the Housewife of Lagos that they did in the past, that someone offended Yabo Ojo, and she bought a gift, and someone said she collected it, but she returned the gift later saying she's still very angry. So you see, it's a scenario that, okay, I've said I'm sorry and I came with a bag of gift and or send you send the money, or you decide to send me money, and whenever, and I go back to you and say, you know what, take your gift, I return your money back, I'm still hungry. I'm still upset. Like I can't take it. Maybe her conscience was disturbing her, but do you think, like, for example, what Alena has already what she's typed out, what she's is it type out here, that the other neighbor had to buy a bad set. Do you think
If
that
it's
will
someone
cause
like me,
something else? Mm-hmm. If it's someone like you, what will you
if it's
do?
someone like me,
Mm.
I will ask, what's the gift? What is the gift for? You see,
For
the kind of person I am. Before people rarely give me gifts because the way they even they see me as someone that have it all, has it all, as in before they will even give me a gift. You will not give me a gift finish because you offend me, no problem. You will not
mm,
use it to talk. No, you won't even have the mouth to talk because the way you see me, not not a kind of proud kind of a thing,
mm-hmm.
but first I will ask, what's the gift for? If you say it's for the apology, I don't accept gifts like that. Seriously. I don't accept it. If you say okay, it's from my mind, I just felt okay, maybe I'm coming to your place, let me just buy you things. I don't even accept it like that. If you now tell me okay, it's for so, maybe next time you now offend me again. You now say that you gave me this. As in that instant, it will not take long. I will return your gift to you because I hate when someone is disrespectful. Yeah, let me use that word.
Mm.
I hate it when someone is rude and disrespectful. When you don't know when to when to draw the line. I don't like that kind of a person. So when you know when to draw the line, yes, we are good, we are cool. But when you know when to draw the line, in fact, we won't even have any clash. Yes, we won't have any clash. But I'll ask you, what's the gift for? If you say, okay, the gift is for the clash we had, I'm sorry. I'll ask you, is that why you brought a gift for me? Because you want to apologize? Maybe you not said yes. I will tell you, if it's someone I respect and I hold in high esteem, I will say, let's share it. If it's
Mm,
something that we cannot share, I will ask
mhm.
you, hope you are not doing by bribery and corruption for me. Oh. That's what I
Yeah.
will ask you next. So, yes.
That's
The
what I
person
mean.
will, the
Like,
kind of person I am, the person will know me that, since I can return my gift, so you get no send you at all.
it's true.
Yes.
But you know, some
I
people
will,
they believe that the moment they buy the gift and you've collected it, it's an exchange of
yes, you
you
cannot return it.
they do you should so
Which should not be. Which should not be. Once you buy a gift, send an apology. Yes, once you buy
um
a gift, send an apology. You don't repeat that same process or hold on to the gift as an avenue to do another thing that's not good to the person. It's not proper.
mm,
Relationship wise is not good. Yeah. In every relationship, be it marital relationship, anything is not good.
cool. Do you think when someone is financially stable, that person is doing well financially, do you think it could contribute to this the way people tender apology? And just for us not to move away from the main topic of this live stream, which is should tendering an apology guarantee instant acceptance and forgiveness? Because the moment someone is tendering apology, they expect you to forgive them. Does sorry should it actually be equal to accepting? You must accept. You shouldn't have a condition. Should there be a condition? Should, like, even the person tendering apology, should the person be expecting that this should be the what I will take back once I'm given this giving?
Yes,
So what do you say about that?
yes. Once once somebody is saying sorry, the other party should accept immediately. Like someone like me, once the person says sorry, it's finished. And once the person is remorsed about the story, let it
Mm,
end. Let whatever it is, yes, let it end.
mm,
Yes, I believe in what the person has known that what I did is wrong. The person has for someone to say I'm sorry, the person has a conscience already.
mm.
The person has a conscience and the person knows that this thing I did is not good. Let me say sorry. So once the person is saying sorry, the other
I
person
will.
should accept it. The other person
Yeah,
should
I will
accept
say. Well,
immediately.
it's a good point. It's
Yeah.
a good point, but sometimes it's easier for us to preach something, but when we are in that situation, depending on who exactly offended or carry out that. Now, there's something about the offense itself, how deep that offense is or are, and then two, whoever is involved, whoever actually committed that. You've actually stated that the attitude, the body language, and all that, and maybe how often that person has been doing something. If it's a nonchalant person, I think it would take a while for me to receive that, or believe that that apology is quite genuine. And sometimes I will feel that it's just that person did tender the apology just for me to shut me up, because that they were like, sorry. That one pisses me off. It depends on me. I wouldn't say because that person says sorry, then okay, you said sorry, that's fine, but I would draw a line. I like to keep space. I give people space and it works for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to
That's what
communicate.
I mean.
If you ask me a question, I will answer you, but it's just that there won't be that relationship, because I'm trying to also guard my this thing. So I'm going to build my wall high. So if I build my wall high, if you're passing any information, it's not everything you're throwing that will eat me. That's the kind of person I am. I'm learning and we're growing. There are a couple of things I could take in the past, but as we're growing, I'm able to say, oh no, that one is not accepted, or I couldn't take to a certain. I just tend to overlook some things like, you know what, really, it doesn't really matter, you know, let me just overlook it or not giving that kind of a
That's what
chance
I'm
again.
saying.
And
That's what I'm saying.
this
No
carry
matter
on.
the offense,
Mm-hmm.
matter the offense. Once the person is remorse and the person said sorry, we should let it go, no matter the offense. Except the person is not removed and just want to say sorry, then draw the line. The person will know that you have drawn the line. The person will know
Mm-hmm.
that you have drawn the line.
But
Even
some people just
maybe,
like to manipulate you.
yes, some people may not even know that you have drawn the line, but with your body language, your attitude, your tone to the person when you are
Mm.
the person will know that you have drawn the line. I'm busy. I want to do something. I'll call you back. When you have started avoiding the person will know that you have drawn the line. Yes.
Yeah, I understand. Let me read what AY said here. He said, "Do you need to give an excuse for a bad and apologetic behavior?" And no, yes, depending. For me,
Apologetic or not or unapologetic.
he said, "Do you need to give an excuse or excuses for a bad and apologetic behavior?" Meaning what that person did needs to be is an apologetic behavior. That person needs to apologize, but should there be an excuse given reasons? I think the reasons
No.
and excuses are quite different, really. Giving an excuse that is
Yes.
because I just hit I hit my leg on, or somebody just offended me. That's why I lash out to you anyhow. We do, you know, we say that someone just pissed me off. That's why I responded somehow. Like, should to me, I
I
think
don't-
you should first of all make
Seriously,
an apology.
I detest that kind of a thing with so much. I detest it when someone is saying because someone offends you, um you have to take out
On the other
aggression on
person.
me. I don't like it as in I don't like that kind of a person. But I have
I
that kind
don't
of a
like
person.
I don't like it too, but I like to say sorry first. I think to me, you know, you need to tender your apology that you're really sorry. Maybe along the line, you can now say, I was really upset. So I think he gets over my emotion, or but just say the sorry first. Tendering, giving that excuse first might actually not make the other person accept whatever apology you tender at the end of the matter. Just say you're sorry. I don't mean to hurt you. Think be the first thing to do. So for me, with his question, no, you don't have to give excuse for the bad and he said, shouldn't the background or circumstance people find themselves a good enough reason to accept people's apology as genuine? Say for example, what Elena said, she said you know, that person was saying because the person was going through a rough time. So should that be considered to like I said that, oh, that person just she's going through a tough time, or let's say for God forbid someone they had a loss in their family, and they'll say it's because you know kufu money, you know what I mean, um, their names, so they can throw. Why can they not throw things on the car, new cars, and think people would
That's what I'm saying that when the person did that on unconsciously, maybe
Mhm,
once you realize it, go back to
mm,
the person, tell the
yeah.
person, I'm sorry. That
You said
particular
go
time
back.
I
Is it
did that,
everyone that wants to go back? That's
but
another thing. That's the right thing to do,
that's the
but
right
not everyone will want to go back. Yeah. And
that's the right thing.
Alena said, must you continue to be friend with someone ever after an apology?
It depends when if the person is remorseful and the
Mm-hmm.
person wants to continue the relationship, no
Mm-hmm.
problem. But
Would you open
if
your
that thing
hand
the person did
widely
is a
or
betrayal, ma,
with prayer? I said, would you open your hands widely to welcome the person back, or you just give a small space to see how the
it
person is?
depends on if it's the offense, yeah. If the offense is something like a betrayal, maybe you
Mm-hmm,
betray my trust, forget it. I'll draw the line. I won't be a
mm,
friend. Depends if it's a betrayal of trust.
mm.
The person has sent an apology and is remote, no problem. But I will draw the line because I won't be able to trust that person anymore. Yes, it depends. Depends on the kind of offense. But once the person said I'm sorry, let it go. But it now depends on the offense. Once you know that this offense, it's too much. I can't take it. If the person does another one, I will draw the line. I will draw the line. Yes.
Thank you. And I hope you can hear that, Elena, I mean. And AY said, this might depend on the person's reference. This might also depend on your perception of likely future or true. And okay, the person said, well said, madam, praising you. Elena said, it is much easier said than done to instantly apologize. We always say we want to also apology that you must have accepted after like 2-3 minutes or thinking of so many things, and you feel or this person didn't really mean it. Do you have you accepted an apology, but later you're thinking, no, that person, no, you know, that kind of a thing. Have you experienced that before?
Mm, come again. I can't hear you very well.
Okay. Elena said, she said it is much easier said than done to instantly forgive someone who apologizes. And now said, take for example, have you faced this instance where someone has apologized and you've accepted, or you said it's okay, and a few minutes later you felt no, why did I actually have to, why did I accept that apology, or why did I warm up to that person? You felt it in your kind of really, that feeling that that person isn't doesn't mean that apology, or is still going to do.
I'll withdraw.
What would you do?
I, Cynthia, I will withdraw if I see that I shouldn't have accepted this apology.
Yeah,
Yes,
there
I
are
will
sometimes that you
withdraw.
feel that thing, that you've accepted an apology and you feel you shouldn't have, or because people are there, you're under pressure.
Mm,
Yeah, I
mm-hmm.
think that's what
I'll
you were
withdraw.
trying to do to his wife. That
I'll withdraw.
apology, I think, is just for people to start blaming the lady that, oh, she bothered to apologize, or he's already here to apologize. Why are you still? People will start shading her. But to me, I feel there are some apologies that you must have taken, but you felt you shouldn't have, or just accept, just say, I've forgiven you, but you know what, I'm gonna keep my space
No
for
need
now.
to talk too much. No need to even say anything. Withdraw. Because when you are angry, you must have
The person will see that you
because of
withdrawn
that,
now, of
I'm
course.
sorry now. Yeah, because of that, okay, I'm sorry now. I keep apologizing. No, 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 no need to tell the person. I'll withdraw. Me, I will not tell the person. I'll just withdraw. But the person I will apologize, no problem. I'll draw the line. Yeah.
And the next one she said is, what situation should you forgive and forget, and when should you just forgive? She's giving us different. He said, what situation should you forgive and forget, and when should you
In
just
all
forgive?
situations,
Pardon
all
me?
situations,
All
all
situations.
situations,
The Bible
you
said,
just have to
the
forgive.
Bible taught us to all situation that we should forgive. 70 times, that they will be telling you
Yes,
as if it's
yes,
easier.
7 times 7, forgive. Yes, that's what I said. I've been saying it. In all situations, forgive. But when you see that this thing is too much, my heart cannot take it the second time, draw the line.
Mm. Do you
Draw the
think when you
line. Don't
draw
let
the
it
line,
happen.
do you think when you draw the line that people will see you as a bad person, because you're entitled to want to draw the line, really?
I don't listen to people. I
But
do what makes me happy. I don't listen to people.
in situation of you that I don't think Alena knows who the you were talking about. But in the situation of you, because what happened, instantly he was bragging, and now he's trying to. Do you think that kind of a person, or that kind of say, if they say sorry, just
I can't hear
hello?
you. I didn't hear what you said, mom. I didn't hear you.
Okay, can hear me now? Okay, I was saying in the
Yes.
situation of you that because when the thing happened, he was making it like he's within his rights, is the husband, those kind of traditional cultural things. But now that he tenders the apology, which has a clause anyway, that do you think does it fit in that kind of that apology, because you're within your right to say, you know what, apology accepted, but you know what, I need to keep my space.
Do you know why I like the woman? Me, you know I like that. She didn't even since the old drama. The only comment I
Yes,
would see that she made was God will judge you or something of that
God
nature.
will
I can't
judge
remember
you. He
the
said God will judge both of you.
yes. That's the only thing. She pressed ignore, but she ignored both of them. They were
I
just
said,
frolicking up and down. She did not
what I
answer them.
read.
That's my kind of person. I praise ignore. I will not even do because I hate drama. Like me, I hate drama. Something that people will now come and be saying, two of you, what's now happening? Now be settling quarrels. I don't like it.
And people will
I like to avoid
be Christian, look, should be you a Christian. So sometimes,
exactly.
oh, I want to say something about you, and I think, you see, knowing you will know that you is actually a womanizer. Is a director and producer. Is coaching some people. This Nollywood issue that we hear their story, that if they don't bet them, they might not want to give them scripts or something to add. But he has been doing this. I don't know if you heard it like a few weeks ago when one of the Nollywood actress came out and said some people are shading her for praising the other woman and she's praising both of them. Whenever they post something, she will touch, she will like, and then exactly why are you fluctuating between left and right. If you want stay in one place, then she said people should stop dragging her, that even people in the industry knew that you and that lady has been dating for 6 years, so it didn't just happen. Remember the child that you brought
Overnight.
to the social media wants to give an identity to, is actually like 6 to 8 months old. So of course they've been doing that. So I'm thinking you, May, which is you's wife, must have either be hearing this and you maybe confronting the husband. Men, they will like, no, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing between both of us, or he's just a colleague. He's done his help, those things, or apologize. They will forget about it. They will sleep over it, and now it happens. Or she doesn't even know at all, or she might not even. Maybe she has not. She didn't hear about any child pregnancy, and that was what actually surprised her on the social media. But I felt it's something that May already knows her husband is into. You have something that you're battling with your husband in the house. Maybe he lies a lot, he womanizes, or he comes late. Those kind of a thing now. So to me, I feel she knows what she's battling with the guy, but she's the type that keeps things to herself. She's not coming to social media to say anything, and that is killing them more. So I really respect her attitude, her character of recent. She's been working. This is why I'm just saying, ladies should please work. May God give us good health. No matter what, find
Amen.
something to do. Maybe selling things, just work, because when these men, when they start doing their things, you'll be able to pay for your bills. Sometimes, some women stay in those situation because of their children's school fees, because how they are going to feed their children. So those men knows that they do not have any choice if they withdraw their financial support. So it's not as if most women are just dumb that they don't know what to do. They are staying when they will say Tori Omo mo se n duro, some of them is because of the school fees, the food they're going. That's why they are staying in that situation too. But May has actually now stepped up. May has stepped up now that she's getting endorsements, she's selling things, she's doing business, things are going well for her, which you have seen. So it's sometimes
Yeah.
behind every man there's a good woman, and behind every woman there's a good man, blah blah blah. Now May decide that I want to come to the spotlight, so I don't want to push you. Since you think I'm pushing you, is getting into your head. Me too. Me too are fine now. But sincerely, seriously, I think you knew that he has messed up. He just wanted to use Agidi because he knows that he knows May. oh, you know how they say they have their mumu button. He knows that woman a lot and thinks she's going to calm down. You know how our parents will say, oh, it's a matter of time, give her time, she goes succumb. But now they say that she's not saying anything. Or they will say, oh, because she's been keeping quiet, that's why she was planning
She's my
something.
kind of woman.
It's good, but it's good for us to work. So tendering an apology does not instantly guarantee forgiveness. For me, I think tendering an apology
But it's true.
guarantee acceptance. Um, Forgiveness. Some people, they say forgive and forget. Of course, you might forgive,
Yes.
but forgetting. So, there's too
Yes.
many
Not,
you can't forget.
yeah.
But it's the person that is
Depends.
tendering the
It
apology
depends
now
on the
that needs
gravity of the offense.
the offense, yes. So the other party tendering apology is the one expecting much. Do you notice that that person that's actually come up to say, you know what, okay, I want to apologize, I will apologize to this person. The person is expecting a positive response. And if they don't get it, then another issue starts. So tendering an apology, does it guarantee instant acceptance? Is it okay for me to say, you know what, I will think about your apology? Because I
No.
use for instance. Some people will say, let me think about it and I'll get back to you.
In this part of the world, no.
Mhm,
Yes, in this
mm,
part of the world where I'm in Nigeria. Yes, it's not.
mm,
You should let it go. Once the person, as in, is genuinely sorry,
mm.
let it go.
So for
When
you,
the gravity of the offense is too much and you can't
mm,
take it the second time, draw the line. Give
mm.
a space between you and the person. Let
So
the
for
person
you,
meet you.
you're a church woman. So so for you, tendering an apology guarantee instant acceptance and forgiveness. Is there anything written here? What situation should you give? Okay, we've answered that one. I think that's also far. Thank you very much for your time. And AY said it
Hmm?
is a man thing. Is it a man thing to do or
I
to
think
be
humanizing.
to
No, I think it's
humanize
the humanizing thing.
or to refuse
Yeah.
to say sorry early? I don't even
No,
understand.
no, men are moved by what they see. Yes, men are
We
moved
always
by what they
hear that. Mm-hmm.
see. So when a man sees a gbogbo ẹ̀ big and
Everything.
the
And you
back
see the
to
when she
just to look again that
but that one is
is it God that
watermelon.
created this
That one
one?
has it here, has it there.
Yes, yes.
It's
Men are moved by what they see.
from
And
like
they go
me.
out every day.
Oh God. So
So
for me, I want to think of it. Should tendering an apology guarantee instant acceptance? Yes. And forgiveness, yes. But I have a but there. I won't forget. And please don't question my reaction after that. Like, okay, you've apologized, accepted, and have I forgiven you? I've forgiven you. But I wouldn't want to, because some people, when they apologize, that's when they will see that, oh, I greeted her yesterday. She used mouth to down. She did not. They start quoting. You understand? Don't, because it could be something that I just have to forgive, and like you said, draw a line. Drawing a line, I don't think you should start questioning me. Let me fit in that space of mine. If I'm comfortable with it, and if I think I need to draw you closer, don't expect that to embrace you. So yes, tendering an apology should guarantee instant acceptance and forgiveness, but do not question my next action, my next body language. If you want us to go to cinema together again, I might not want to. I might draw a line, depending. I think I also need time, because it might take you time before you come to apologize. So you don't know what I'm going through, as at that time you were taking time to come to apologize. So give me time as well to ease off. That's whatever. That's my
for me, for me,
and
can you hear me, ma?
and you have to put screen to, you know what, we know as to guarantee acceptance of apology. So we're not going scriptural here, but yeah, it's
No,
good to forgive.
for me,
Hmm?
for me, for me, if it's me, instead of
Mm-hmm.
me to say, instead of me to say, um, um, okay, I've forgiven you, I've forgotten, I've not forgotten. Next time, or if my action, don't question my action. No, I'll cut the person off.
Yeah,
That's
I
me.
didn't expect that person to start questioning me. So if they wherever they
Me,
see they
I'll
get,
cut
or
the
I might
person
give
off.
them
Because I will forget
instantly.
that this person has did this thing that I say I will not. No, I'll cut the person off.
I won't forget, especially when you're seeing that person all the time. I think it depends, but I'm not going to be bothered about their success. I think if I see them being successful, I will rejoice with them. I might not come point of contact. I like something like I won't go.
Network is kind of bad.
And we will see again in the your
Thank you very much, ma.
God bless everyone that's joined or watch this later. If we're able to put them together and put it on YouTube, thanks for those that please like and share. Don't forget, please in our next thanks JMC. God bless you. Thanks A. Okay, bye. And end the live screen, live broadcast.